You won't believe what happens when you beat round 30 of the retro challenge. What was once thought to be impossible was actually completed, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys the secret of what actually happens when you beat round 30 of the retro challenge, and to be perfectly honest, the results are going to shock you. Alright, now this completion was achieved using a series of glitches that have now been patched, and before you think it's the glitch that Banana Games YT used in his video, it's actually not. It was a separate glitch, which I will be revealing in a future video, but it involved creating intense lag, which allowed for you to actually attack the mobs and defeat everything on round 30. So on screen right now is a clip of what actually happens when you beat round 30. Now you can see that there's currently no mobs anywhere in sight, and that's because this is actually after beating, and I mean that completely. He told me it was about a 3-hour process, 1 hour just to get through all the rounds, and then an extra 2 hours just to defeat all the mobs, just to end up here. Well, what actually happens? Well, one thing I want to point out is I don't actually think Anna intended for us to get this far, because one thing I'd like to say is that you don't actually get anything. As you can see, he's just walking around normally and literally nothing is happening. Now, after VCing with him and doing some attempts of our own, what we think happens is the game starts to glitch out when you defeat mobs you're not supposed to, because like I said, the glitch involves freezing a lot of mobs so you can actually defeat them all. But problems start to occur when you defeat all the mobs from round 25 without defeating all the mobs from 24. We think it somehow glitches the game and the game doesn't register you actually completing the waves, so the first thing this does is actually bug your score. So while my friend did beat round 30, he's not on the leaderboard simply because of this glitch. So one thing you actually have to do if you want to get any score or rewards at all is die. It sounds silly, but when we were trying to grind out for a real round 30 run, our goal was to make it to round 29 and let the final mobs pass through so we could lose. Otherwise, it wouldn't actually give us a score and it wouldn't give us rewards. So you would think beating round 30 in this insanely hard challenge would reward unfathomably amazing rewards, but the truth is you get nothing. The only thing you achieve by going through 3 hours of this torture is an empty map and no amulets, no rewards, and no leaderboard spot. It's honestly kind of a sad ending, and I'm so disappointed that like nothing actually happens. Now you guys might be wondering how we actually managed to get this round 31 if we're not using any of the glitches you've seen so far, and that's because it was actually achieved using a handful of glitches that no one else knows about, and since they're now patched, I'm gonna be revealing them all to you guys, just not in this video. So if you want to find out what was actually going on behind the scenes and want to learn about all of the game-breaking glitches that we found and never shared with the community, you don't even have to subscribe, just hit the bell so you're notified when I post that video. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.